Hello, my dear students. Welcome back to the lecture. So here I'll show you how the resumes are to be done. So what we can do is I'll go to Google. So what you're supposed to do, go to Google and you can put Canva here. So Canva is a tool where you can make a lot of good presentations and everything. So you click on the first one, that is canva.com. So by default, what will happen? You get a lot of things here. Like if you want to do a social media presentation, if you want to have a cover post for a Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, whatever it may be, you get everything ready made here. So here, if I go and you can go to the template and here you get something resumes. So if you can see here in the personal, you get something called as resumes. Click on that. So it's a free tool what you get. And you can see here, whatever resumes I had shown you by default, they are here. So what you need to do, you just need to pick anyone which you like, and then you can make all those changes there. For example, I'll take this one. Okay, I selected this, and then what I'll do, I'll just make a editing here. That's it. Now let us say this photo is not required. I'll take it out, and I'll select one photo which I want to put. Let us say I'll take one photo of mine. Okay, yeah, I took it. So this is my photo. I've added. Done. Sure, photo. You have to properly, crop it and all, but you cannot put a photo something like this. Okay, make it more professional, like this guy has done. No, take a photo something like this. So this looks more professional, right? Okay, fine. Next, write your name. I'll write my name. Okay, and what if you want to change the size and all, you just select on this. Okay, if you don't want this in bold, untick this, uncheck this, the bold option will go. And if you want to increase the size, click here, plus increase the size. If you want to reduce the size, you can reduce the size from here. Done. It came in a single line. And if you want to take it to the top, keep it here, no issues. If you and then if you want to change the what you call that, I'm not getting the word what I call. Okay, yeah, if I want to make something like this, see it comes out like this. Okay, I can even change it now. So don't try to decorate it too much. Okay, fine, done. So I'll change the color now. I can, black is good. If not black, I can go with color. You can see here, text color, come here. I'll go with this color. This looks good. Yeah, so this looks good. Akshay Kamal. Now all these changes you're supposed to make. All these changes you're supposed to make. Okay, now here we have experience here. Come, whatever experience you have, or if you don't have experience, you don't have to do the same thing. Instead of experience, you can write internship if you have done, and then explain about the internship, what you have done here. Education, you write, do all those things. Contacts, all these things, only one contact you can place it at the top. Rest all things are not required. Skill sets you have, you can do this. So once it is done, as option here, go to file, and here this option called as download. Click on the download. It will ask you how you want the download. So you can go to this option. Let us say I want in a PDF. Always try to take your resumes in the PDF and all, because when you give it in the Word, what happens here? It looks good. Here this is in Word format, right? It looks good here, but when it goes to someone's system, what will happen? Everyone will, it won't be in a proper alignment. Like this is one of my student who had sent me a resume, isn't it? So this is in PDF form. I don't know what happened, but actually what will happen in a Word form, it will be nice. So later what will happen is you can see here only two things are restings has come here. They won't, the proper alignment will not happen. So if you put it in PDF, it will remain as it is. So I'll go here. I'll go for PDF standard, and you can see the option here, download. Okay, I'll say download. So the PDF standard, done. So once it is done, I'll open it now. So open when done. Done. See, can you see it? Right. So this is how it has been done. Now I've just shown you for one. Now what you can do, you have hundreds of such resumes here. So you have hundreds of such resumes here. You can see it here. Or if you want to create something from scratch, go here, create a blank resume. Okay, again, which one you want, you can select anything. If you want this one, okay, go for this. I think most of them they are selected this only. If I come here, this resume what I have, no, this resume is similar to this only, right? So you can say educational background, soft skill, hard skill, professional experience, achievements and all, no? Yeah. So see, all the templates are not free. Only few templates are free. Rest things you have to buy, right? So whichever is free, make use of that and you can prepare. Now again, come here, whatever you want to make changes, make it, and whatever I've thought, you can do it. Now if you're someone who wants to make your own resumes, no issues, come here. This is a blank resume what you have got. So it's written resume here. And then uh, what you can do, yeah, then you can create your own resume. I mean, let us say I'll take this and see. I mean, it doesn't look professional, but I'm telling you, you can add your own thing and all. But you have to be more creative. Nowadays, instead of these resumes, people are doing video resumes also. I don't know how it has to be done, but this is a tool where people do that. Okay, you can add a photo in a background, and after that you can, okay, you can add something like construction. Put construction. We'll see if I get any photos regarding construction. Okay, but don't make it more fancy. Okay, this, whatever this resumes we have, it's cool. Background is white and it looks good. Then if you want to make it more attractive and all, you can do it. I can put this something like this will be my background. Okay, this will be, okay, disappeared. This is my background, and then I can take a text from here, and then let me write here. No, can I write? Yeah, add a heading here. So okay, Akshay. Okay, something like that. Done. Okay, now you can, so this will take long, I mean, this will take you long time, and you should have a, a good hands-on experience on such tools. Okay, it's better go here. You get all the free templates here, download it and try to customize all those things based on your requirement, right? Good. Now see, when you send a resume and all these things are not required. What is that? uh, Personal interest, personal details, and also never add all these things like declaration. I hereby declare that information content. See, all these things, there is someone called HR. Okay, their work is to take care of all these things. You don't have to do, even though you write, they check everything before they hire you, so you don't have to declare anything. Let them do their job. You don't have to put this declaration part, and never add all these things like, summary and all. Okay, don't add this summary, take it out. Okay, and other than that, this here, this is very good. Amartya Biswas profile. Profile you can add, else you can take it out, not required. Okay, rest all things are good. Okay, internships, then what all you have done. See, has, this is very good. See, what few people do, they write here, like he has worked in Larsen and Toubro, Kolkata, fine, junior site engineer trainee for 4 weeks, that's it. So but you have to mention like what was the cost of that project, what works you learned, or you can write instead of works learned, put it as key learnings. And then if you want, you can put challenges faced. And then you see the what he has done, he has made few of the words bold, right? Industrial waterproofing, right? AAC block work. Now let us say this guy has come for the interview. I saw his resume, and he has written AAC block. Then I'll ask question on AAC block only, right? Otherwise, I have to create my own question. Rather than that, if I ask him, okay, can you explain what is AAC block? What are the standard sizes of them? Already it is delted in my course. Already I've explained you all those things in my course. Can you not explain that? The standard size is like 200 mm by 100 mm by 100 mm. Then based on that, he may ask you, if I give you 1 cubic meter, how many number of blocks are there? Can you find it? So 1 divided by the volume of my block will give me the numbers. Simple. So you are inviting him. Then again, he has worked in the National Test House, material testing training for 5 weeks, right? He has mentioned from when to when. Okay, then he has learned, works learned, concrete cube compression test, slump cone test, test consistency, cement setting time test. Finish. Now the interviewer got around 5 to 6 questions to ask him, and you already worked on it. Now we'll directly ask you, can you explain me what is the initial setting time of a cement, which has already been covered in my course. Then he may ask you, how do you make a slump test? Okay, then you explain the procedure, which is already covered in my course. So what you're trying to do, you're actually trying to give him an opportunity to ask the questions only which you know, right? Now let us say you're not mentioned all these things, just you mentioned 2021 so and so, 19 you worked in Larsen and Toubro, 2018 in National Test House. Finish. Now what you're going to do, he'll ask some other question which you may or may not know. then why you want to invite the trouble, right? Other than that, rest all things are good. Even the references is good. References, if you want, you can add. There's nothing like you have to add the references. Okay. And this is good. Technical skills is also good. Technical skills are BBS, BBS and all doesn't come under the technical skills, but still okay. Okay, drawing, reading, and analysis, making DPR, knowledge of IS code. I'll always mention like knowledge of, if you have don't simply write knowledge of IS code. In this course, I've completely taken my IS 456 and explained you. That is enough for an entry level engineer to have a basic. So you can put that unless you are completely understood. Okay, you can put knowledge of IS code. Okay, then right, you can tell basic site execution. I've explained that also. There's a course of mine by name construction methodology where I've completely explained you. If you're taken my quantity estimation course, you can do that, and if you're good in Excel, you can add it. So these are your technical skills. So again, the chances that he may ask you a question on this on IS code, he may ask you a few questions. And basic site execution, he may ask you, can you explain how we are going to start a project and how the project is going to end? Very simple. He may ask you certain estimation questions which you already know, and I've covered a lot of questions in my estimation course, like how to calculate the plastering quantity, tiles quantity, excavation, PCC, each and everything done. Very simple. Always try to add your LinkedIn profile. Nowadays the trend has come. People because people nowadays what has happened, people are more active on LinkedIn, and you get a lot of jobs references through LinkedIn itself. So people don't have much time to see your resume. So the moment you give a link here, okay, you have to give a link. Okay, so see, he has added a link here. Just allow. This will directly take to his LinkedIn profile. I don't have account here logged in. That's it. So the moment he click, and then what will happen when you go to the LinkedIn, your LinkedIn profile also should be updated. That is also important. Try to update your LinkedIn profile. Write your name, what you're presently doing, and put that open to work or something like that. And try to be more active on LinkedIn. Don't ask for jobs all the time if somebody posts and all, and don't try to do all those things, commenting for better reach and all. Okay, so try to be active there. So people, and also if somebody can give a recommendation to you, there's option to that. If you have worked in any of the internship, if you have worked in any company as an internship, and if you have done very good over there, the manager or the senior may put a recommendation like, this guy was working in my yeah, organization, and he was well disciplined, and he has a motive to learn, and all those things if they put. So again, that will be add on. Again, don't ask all these things for someone to simply put it. Ask them once. If not, leave it. No, not required. If it is a well and good, if not, no issues. Okay, I think this resume looks good. I'll add this resume. What you can do now, see, when I add this resume, this will be in PDF format. Okay, so you cannot make any editing in the PDF format. You go to Google. What you can do, tell Google, I want PDF to Word. PDF. See, someone who doesn't know, I'm telling all these things. PDF to Word conversion. Okay, you come, you get this. I love PDF. This is good. Go here, convert PDF to Word. Select a file. I select that file. Amartya. Okay, open. Done. Convert to Word. Done. So download the Word. So done. So if I open it, it will be open in the Word format now. Done. Wait. It will take time. We'll see that. We'll come back once it's so. Yeah. Yeah. Done. Okay. It's coming like this, no? Okay. I'll go with this. Yeah. Done. See here. So there's option called as enable editing. Go to enable editing. Done. Now instead of Amartya Biswas, I'll write whatever it name may be your name. Okay. I'll write XYZ. Done. Then profile, if you want to add, see, again, when you add for the profile, no, you have to change it every time. Like for example, if I applying for a role of a site engineer, then you write here, intend to build a career in civil engineering industry na, as a site engineer. In that we have to write. Let us say if you're applying for the role of a QA/QC, or if you're applying for a role of a quantity surveyor, now you would change it, quantity surveying. Okay, intend to build a career in civil engineering industry in a challenging environment. or as a junior, as an entry level or a junior quantity estimator. Okay, because if you're fresher, you get a junior quantity estimator role itself. You don't get something like senior and all. So now what will happen? This will create impact. And also, I don't know, like I heard when you said, I don't know what happens in civil industry, but in the IT industry, they have a software, they have a tool for that. Okay, you have to upload it on their portal. The moment you upload it on their portal, they have an algorithm to that. Now if somebody is looking for a quantity surveyor role and you're applied, you also have a basic knowledge of quantity surveying. But if you don't add a certain keywords like junior quantity surveyor or something like that, then what will happen? That software won't even detect your resume. Even though you have skill, it won't detect. So that is why these are like keywords. Now if you're applying for a quantity survey, apply quantity survey here. So this is a keyword. So the moment that a software or algorithm identifies quantity survey, this resume will get selected. Even the YouTube video and all what we upload, it's all about the keywords. The moment you upload the keyword, only then it will detect. So this is what you can do. Education. Now whatever education you have, do it. You make a changes here, and this is these things you are supposed to do. You can do this. It's very good. Okay. Yeah. And see, whatever he has added doesn't mean that you also are going to do the same thing. If you have AutoCAD skills, add it. Otherwise, not required. Okay, but that's it. So that is how you are supposed to do. Financial minded and all. I don't know what you mean by financial minded. You can take it out. Communication skills is okay, good. Time management and presentation, you can say if you're very good. Time management, you're not required. The manager will check whether you are really whether you really have that skills or not. Once you start to work, you don't have to worry about all these things. Okay, time management, financial minded, all these things not required. Languages you put, it's always good if you put the languages. There are chances, and also from which place you come. Okay, now let us say the person who is looking, who is a recruiter, let us say this guy has put it from Kolkata. Now the person who is looking for a resumes, the moment he sees Kolkata, what happens? That feeling will come. Okay, he's from my place, so let me invite him. Okay, that usually happens. Even in the name also, if someone belong to the same caste and all, that usually happens. Even in the company, it happens. So here, if you put like English, Hindi, Bengali, or something like, now someone who is a recruiter who is a Bengali, every chances are there that he is going to call you, even though you don't have skills. At least he feels like, let someone from my place only get a job rather than someone getting. Of course, after that you should have a skills and all. That is a different thing. At least something will get selected. Okay, you'll get that first step. Okay, I think we are done. I've explained you how it has to be created. Now it's very simple. Editing is what you're supposed to do. Okay, that's it. Now other than that, my resume is just okay. It's very simple, not required. In my resume, what I've done is I've added few things. You can check, like I added it in this way. MTech in structure engineering for from Manipur and so on. B in civil. This is what I highlighted with 2 years experience. Okay, exposure of site knowledge I have in so and so company I've done. So worked as an intern in Bangalore for 4 months and has exposure to Indian codes backed by design of structure element. I'll add this also. You can take few points out of this, right? Like when you put for a job, I mean, when you, for example, let us say here. Okay, now here, if you don't have so much points and all to write, you can pick a few points from my resume. Like say I've done here, like this is a project where I work. I've written here who was the client for us, what was the total area, and what industry it was. Then what are the areas included, what all work I was. So you can copy, if you have done, copy from here, control C and paste over there. Then I've written key result areas, like what all I was doing there. Supervising of a work for a shuttering, reinforcement. This you can do. If I've taken my construction methodology course, I taught you how to take care of all these things, the checklist and also you have a certain idea, right? And if you're for 2-3 months of experience, then again you can add. So I was supervising for the shuttering, reinforcement, detailing, centering, block work, concreting, so and so, regular inspection of site work including column, beam, slab, monitoring the projects. And see, you have to write, these are certain big words what you need to add. That's it. Okay, monitoring projects, coordinate, unless you're done, but you can add. Then again, if in the internship, what I did, I written the key areas, like these are the key areas. Then academics I've written. Skill set, like I mentioned, like I can speak 4 Indian languages fluently. If you have that capacity, you can add it. And have strong communication skill and can lead a team to achieve desired result. If you see, you can do this. Okay, other than that, sometimes what happens in a, you get a job where they're looking for some marketing people or as a site engineer. Then if you want, at last you can write how I can contribute. I written here, how I can contribute to Ultratech as a techno marketer. Recently, there was some job as a techno marketer. So I've written, like, let us say you have some internship experience or you have 3 months experience. So I have written, I have 3 years of construction site experience along with the structural background backed by good communication skill. I can convey our clients regarding the product's benefits of using it, and I can also guide them in the right track with my site expertise and technical knowledge. So what will happen by doing this? We're actually telling the recruiter how I can help that organization, right? Now if there is a job of a site engineer, then how as you as a site engineer can help the company. See, company at the end of the day, they want their profit, right? By taking you, if they're paying you like 30-40,000, they're going to extract that same amount of work from you. So how you can help the company? If you add something like that, how can I contribute to so and so company, then you can add it. If you really have that skills and if you are able to do that, try to add it. Again, it's going to create impact. So you can add it at the end. You can add it at the end, like here. Okay, if you have space left, okay, you can remove the software skills and you can highlight that point here, how you can help that company. So again, there's a chances of the resume getting selected, right? So other than that, it's okay. And don't unnecessarily add all these things. This is very important. Okay, don't put all these things, declaration, certificates and all not required. Okay, no one will ask your certificate and all interview. If he's so much interested, he'll ask you, but don't write all these things. Okay, okay, that's it. Drive and control academy and project work. If you have done, you do it. Of course you are going to do. Add about the, and simply don't write about project work. And like again another thing, see, when you do something, you have to explain what you have done there. For example, this guy has only, see, again in academic project he has mentioned only about the project name, but under that, two two 3 points, you explain what you have done in the project, right? He has written the project work deals with planning, structural design, analysis, estimate. Okay, at least something has explained here. Now what few people do, come here, now you can see here, certificate, projects, there's nothing, project work, I think there's no project work. We'll see some other resume. Education key project. Okay, see here. Yeah, this guy has done it good. See, he has written project. Okay, computerized maintenance management system and so on. Only this much you shouldn't write. So under that he has given 3 points, like what is going to help out. Now again, there's a chances he may the interview may ask you, can you explain about your project, what actually you did in the mobile app. So again, reduce the paperwork. He may ask you how this app can help my company to reduce the paperwork. So you can give explanation to that, right? So this is how you are supposed to do your resumes and all. So I think most of the things I have covered. So try to do it on your own, and I'll be putting up all these resumes. If you want, you can make use of the such resumes and change wherever it is required. And always try to add the portfolio, something like this. One page you keep it for this thing. Where is that one page? You keep it regarding your profile and your information and all. Other than that, only this much information is enough. Okay, you don't have to give so much information about yourself. There is someone called HR. He or she will take care of that when they call and when you get a job. Okay, see here, language is okay. Personal interest and all not required. Personal details, this is all not required. Okay, whether you're married or not, you are not applying for the role of it is not your horoscope. In the horoscope you have to put, see, I'll show you one horoscope here. If you want to get married, then you have to put here. In this, you write in biodata, you give all these things, what you're looking for, address, communication, height, everything you're going to give, and all those things. So in resume, not required. Okay, if they're interested really in you, they'll ask. Okay, I think most of the things we have covered, and I hope you have got an idea how it has to be done. Yeah. That's it. So that is what I wanted to tell. So you can create it. Canva is that tool, and if you want, you can download and all those things. I've taught you how it has to be done and all. So try to make it something like this. Yeah, I was speaking about the portfolio. Yeah, see, one page will be your resume, the first one. This will be something like this. Second, you add one more page. You have to do that, and you have to work on such projects, whatever it may be. See, this guy has done one information. Second, he has done here something like this. Okay, if you take whatever it may be, if you're taking a quantity estimation course, or if you're if you are done, if you have worked on ETABS, whatever it may be, try to create a port, or even a project work, or even in the internship what you had done. All might have done internship. In one internship, whatever you are learned, no, put a photo of the building, and then write what all you have done the execution under that. So that will create an impact. Okay, that's how it is. So we'll see you back in the next lecture.